Hello out there to you. In this video, we're going to use Google Sheets to find the price level and velocity of money using the money neutrality formula, sometimes called the velocity of money, or in this case, this problem calls it the equation of exchange. All of these are the key monetarist theory formula. So I've rewritten this up here. This is money supply, this is velocity, price level, and real GDP. Now, we make an assumption that isn't always true, but the velocity of money is relatively constant. In this problem, we know it's going to be constant because we can see that the goods and services purchased across the 3 years does not change. So whatever the velocity of money is in the first is going to be the same because that's how fast they're spending money and how fast they're buying stuff. We do need to find the price level here for each of these. So we can actually remember that money supply times velocity, so this times this equals whatever price level times real GDP is over here. Okay, so we know part of this. We know that 2,500 billion or 2.5 trillion times V equals this 28,256. So we know that. And then if we just divide both sides, we will get whatever the velocity is. Now we also know whatever this is has to equal to this. So we also know that this number here is also the equivalent there. So if I was solving for the price level, then all I would need to do is write a function. So it'd be 2856, I left a 2 out there, 2856 billion equals price level times real GDP, which would be 12,222. Okay, so we can do all this in Google Sheets. So we have I've already recreated this table, and we need first part we're going to do velocity of money. So it would be this divided by this. So I'm going to go in and equals, and it would be this, which is the nominal GDP, divided by the money supply. That gives us the velocity. So it's 11.3. And if you wanted to, you could copy that, or I'm just going to write it right there. And then the price level. You can do the either way now, because now we actually know 3 of everything, 3 of the 4 variables that we're thinking about. Or you could take this and divide it by the real GDP, and that would give you the price level. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and divide it by the real GDP, and that gives you the price level. So it's 2.31, which is that answer right there. Often this is expressed as a percent. So it's, usually we use this to say, well, how much can I increase the money supply and how much inflation would I trigger? But the way this one's written, it's written in dollar values, and that's okay. Okay. So now that I know this, I know that V times M gives us this. So I'm going to write that function right here. V times M gives us the nominal GDP. And then now that I have the nominal GDP, I can take this, get out of here, I can take this, and Google Sheets is telling me it knows better than I do. So I have this number, and I just want, just like I was doing before, to get the price level, I'm just going to divide by the real GDP. Okay, so I divide by the real GDP, and so the price level went up to 2.77. And if I was doing the percent change between those two, since this is in dollars, that would give you the rate of inflation in this model. Okay, so since I already did that on that one, I can just copy that over there, and we get, so the price level, the money supply almost doubled, and we get almost a doubling of the price level. So that is how to fill in that kind of chart using Google Sheets.